So we have another teaser for Chapter 6, Season 2, Lawless, and here it is, bad behavior, bad attitude, plenty of kneecappers. Chapter 6, Season 2, 2nd of the 21st, 2025, and here it is. Welcome to Crimson City. Crimson is an interesting choice, might hold some significance in Japanese mythology, which I think they will keep possibly the mythos and maybe the culture going through this chapter. But this, we have three indications of wolves or foxes here. It's sometimes hard to distinguish between a fox and a wolf, but we have one here in this building. We have one here, and obviously we have these ears here. There's definitely some big talking points here. We have a wolf or a fox with an X going through it. Kind of similar. I'm vital. You need me to say it. So similar to Highwire, I suppose, in terms that she has kind of got one eye closed, so it kind of makes sense with the fact that not being crossed out seems significant. Of course, we very much expect that we may be seeing these characters again soon. Thunder, but other Fox Clan members, River Guard, which are here. I don't think they're from the same reality. I think they're split between Reality 16 and Reality 785, or whatever this reality is. I'm sure I remember doing a theory about this whole Fox Clan mass thing, and then the Unseen having a similar eye, and I can't remember what I came up with in the end. So interesting post from the Raging Reaper here. Roll Crimson City. I've got a good feeling that the fox on the left is going to end up running a big casino here, mainly one that funds the rest of the city. Possibly X, who knows. Tower is a giveaway because it's got Fox Clan. I seen it, but for his eye having the purple X over it, could the Peace Syndicate be returning? I'm pretty sure they're returning. I'm pretty sure it's actually X. I don't. About him being X, I don't know, because it seemed like at the time it seemed like whoever was X sort of was in charge of the whole sort of syndicates, or was the one that everyone would go to, like the mum. As I think what movies say, there's like a mum figure in most of these things, who's not actually leader of any syndicates and sort of make sure everyone's playing nicely. So I've also just remembered a theory I had back in Chapter 5 Season 1 as well. Of course, back in Chapter 5 Season 1, we had the Society stealing Peely. What we also had in a house just north of Lavish Lair, we had Midas' chair and some trinkets from the Peace Syndicate. Now, as we know now, both islands existed in unison or in some point. It made me consider, does the Peace Syndicates and all the syndicates have some involvement in the Society? I will always go back to this loading screen where I think the tagline for it, or it was like, I give my image for the Society, I think. So it was Montague or Montague surrounded by others that you can't see. Now, some people can assume it was probably other members of the Society, but it seemed like something was pre-established and then the Society was birthed from that. So it made me sound very much like someone with money is funding this stuff. Sounds very Peace Syndicate wise, which was some of the dialogue in like Chapter 3, Season 2, Season 3. What really got me to double take was one of the former members of the Peace Syndicate, and that was Stash, a driver and operative for the Society, formerly a member of the Peace Syndicate. Most of the dialogue leading up to it was very positive. Remember, we're doing this for peace. And then the last one was, the Peace Syndicate wants to hire a permanent driver. Interested. The last bit of dialogue I think we received from Stash until he propped back up. Now an official member of the Peace Syndicate, he acts as a getaway driver for Evie and Twin. He voices concerns that Evie's plan and directs any of Twin's misgiving towards her as well. But it made me think, is someone else pulling the strings as to why Stash is part of the Society? And I did sort of say, were the Peace Syndicates, all members of the syndicates, actually behind Peely's kidnapping, as opposed to X or someone keeping an eye on Pandora's box from a distance? Because we've kind of ended up here anyway. It, in my eyes, kind of screams the real issue is where we are currently, and not the Chapter 5 map. What are these lot talking about? They're not from the same... Well, no, they're not, but it's implied that the syndicates are somewhat interconnected. I mean, you had interdimensional TV shows. The Academy was mentioned by several different characters from several different realities. So a TV show able to pass through realities. It's only that we, from our perspective, haven't traveled a lot. We travel when the island gets destroyed. That's about it. But others seem to be much more easy about traveling to and from different realities. how are they traveling around? And Jones almost traveled to every single reality, so for them it's not much of a big deal. I don't see how that's a sticking point. Don Mustard implied that Mega City's reality number through his Twitter. It isn't confirmed if any of the ideas are still in use for the game's story, but no, not confirmed. They can stay. It's the same reality at any time they want. Well, yeah, but that's not what we're currently working to. So you have to presume they're from different realities. It makes a lot of sense to be so, since we learned all about them during Mega, and now we've come to this reality and learned this was an ancestral home of both River God and Fox Clan. Yeah, but again, I don't. Much easier in that way, since the entire chapter implied they were always been here. Yeah, but can't they not be in reality 16 as well? I feel like you're just like, I feel like that's a bit of a weird thought to have. Oh my god, I thought this was interesting. This is just a Valentine's thing. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's watch it. Why is this getting a cool freaking trailer, by the way? I think I almost puked at the end there. Look, these characters, are these the same guys we fight on the map? They're Oni. Oh, no, the whole thing about Crimson City and the colour crimson is very interesting. They're sticking with that. That must be a theme. I'm just not seeing the connection at the moment. I mean, his whole face is crimson there. What did he just? She's just thrown it. A bit 0 point. Akari. Whoa! Use creator code Mr. JOY in the shop if you did buy it. Okay, we're getting slightly sidetracked, but since it seems like the Fox Clan are having a power, something that I just reminded myself of, and I found it on Raging Reaper's Twitter. Okay, hold on. These are becoming prefabs in Lego game mode. I don't know if they ever did, if I'm being honest. I don't think they did. Futuristic Kevin building a massive Fox Clan skyscraper, a canteen inspired Fox Clan building 2. So this is what we had. And obviously with the cherry blossoms, it's very, it fits the vibe. It fits the vibe. So that's what the building might look like with a big fox head on it, I suppose. Or maybe this will be a big fox head instead. But that's rather interesting. They never came out, did they? I'm pretty sure they didn't. When people talk about Fortnite, and in terms of how realities work and how stories, they very much like to shut it down very quickly if they think it starts to like interlink. And it's very weird. So it's a multiverse of opportunities. Why can't they just be from the same reality, or at least have gone to the same reality? It's some interesting stuff. But the teaser, pretty awesome. We're on our way to Crimson City, 21st of the 2nd, 2025. So yeah, it's kind of based off the Las Vegas sign. So we are suspecting gambling. I did see some leakers talk about we'd be able to gamble or something. So we'd be gambling. Interesting about the Crimson line. Now, all the first shadows, all their superstars are gold crimson, I would say. Is there any mention of Crimson though? First Pardon. So I've seen some people saying that this guy could be the Fox, and it could have been a Midas, that's the Midas connection. See, this guy, golden, I would say Crimson with a bit of yellow, I guess. I think that's a bit of a leap. I'll make some leaps, but I think that's a bit too much of a leap. I don't know what to make of that one. But guys, leave a like, subscribe for more Chapter 6 Season 2 content. Welcome to Crimson City, or Crime City, of course, because Midas is coming back, and obviously big boss, crime boss guy. Obviously with gambling, there'll be some shady business going on, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, until next time, it has been your boy Mr. JY. Till next time, bye bye.